Yorongun of Oke-Ila, Oba Adedokun Abolarin, has appealed to the Osun State government and private organizations to help in developing Oke-Ila waterfalls in his domain. Abolarin was speaking on the state of the waterfalls, which had been listed as one of the viable tourist destinations by the state government. TVC News correspondent Rafiu Hamid visited the waterfalls and another one in the town.
Oke-Ila is the headquarters of Ifedayo local government area of Osun State. The town, which is about 2 hours drive from the state capital, Osogbo, can boast of 2 tourist centers. They are Oke-Ila Waterfalls, which is about 80 meters high, and Ogun Waterfalls. Both waterfalls are not enjoying enough patronage and by extension prominence expected, like that of Olumere Waterfalls in Erin-Ijesha. TVC crew who visited the waterfalls had to park their vehicle and take motorcycle to Oke-Ila Waterfalls at the cost of 1,200 naira for the journey that is not up to 15 minutes. Along the way are the statue of the hunter that discovered the waterfalls more than 80 years ago, and the signpost erected by the State Ministry of Culture, Tourism and Home Affairs. On getting there, the environment leading to the waterfalls is not well maintained, thereby scaring people away from visiting the place. The staircase leading to the waterfalls, with 254 steps, was said to have been erected many years ago. It has, however, become necessary for whoever visits the place to take some rest on their way, while many tourists were said to have turned back home because the site had no fascination. This is Oke-Ila Waterfalls, one of the tourist destinations we have in Osun State here. The state of the waterfalls, however, shows that it needs government's urgent attention.
Oke-Ila Waterfall, and we need assistance from government to assist us to let this area to become an urbanic area. As in Conde now is a rural area. So make government to help us to assist us to develop this Oke-Ila Waterfall.
The place is too far to this place, and the road is not good at all because of the people who come to visit that place. All the time we suffer. No, can't say that no road there. So unless the government will help us about the road, everybody come and visit that place. We so like it. So see all the tourist center, another state, they don't have fine. But this place, the place is good, but we need government to assist us about that tourist center.
The story is also the same at Ogun Waterfalls. As you can see, descending and ascending these waterfalls is very tasking. Not because there are no stairs, but because the environment is also bushy. In some places, these kind of waterfalls are sources of revenue generation, and this is a dream of Oba Adedokun.
We can tap into the serenity of this environment, the topography, the beauty of the topography you can tap into. But we are not making use of that. I always tell people, you can turn Oke-Ila to our own Camp David, where Mr. President from Abuja will just, within 2 hours and relax on top of the hill and discuss with few of his aides the policy of government, and to relax and brainstorm with people and receive visitors from anywhere in the world, away from the maddening crowd. This Oke-Ila is not, you have that all over Nigeria. I'm not being particularistic. I'm not being particular now. I'm just saying that we're so gifted in Nigeria, and that it's important for us to look inward and tap into what we have and create wealth for the coming generation, and for us to rebuild But for us to rebuild, it's important for us to have implicit faith in Nigeria.
Though the council manager agrees much has not been done to give Ayikonugba Waterfalls a facelift, but he believes all hope is not lost.
Presently, because of the financial crunch that we have had, the recession we have had in the past, the government has a lot on the tables. But at least on the part of the local government, we are trying to do the little we can through grading of roads, to access road towards those areas. And as soon as the economy improves, we are planning to still do a little bit more, and then we are trying to even bring it to the front burner of the state government too, so that if we can give this place kind of a facelift, so that more people will be attracted, more people will be forced to come around, and through that we can generate little bit of money into the coffers of government.
It is hoped that if the tourist centers are well developed, government's revenue would increase, just as more people, especially the youths, will be engaged. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Oke-Ila, Osun State.